beautiful text 42 is explaining. As far as Krishna's affectionate leaning toward his devotees is concerned, he is so magnanimous that he can give himself to his devotees. It's a very powerful statement here. That this, this Krishna's special affection that he has towards his devotees. Krishna declares very boldly in the Bhagavad Gita that I'm impartial. That I'm samoham sarva bhuteshu, that I am equal to all living entities. But, there is a but. But those who are always surrendered to me, those who always think of me within themselves, I specially favor them. And Krishna is not even one time hesitating to say that I will favor my devotees. There's no doubt about that. There's no question about it. And it is my adhikar. It is my right that I will be favorable to my devotees. And what does it mean by samoham sarva bhuteshu? That I'm not, I'm not partial to anyone or I'm equivalent to everyone. What does that mean? That means that Krishna is supplying the basic necessities of life. Just because some person is not recognizing the presence of Krishna in their own lives, it does not mean that Krishna takes away the supply of air, the supply of water from them. He does not do that. Their ability to breathe. If Krishna wants, he is the supreme controller. He is controlling everything. So if Krishna wants, within a second, he can take away everything. But he does not do that. Krishna doesn't have any ill feeling towards any living entity. That I have, taken so much trouble. Krishna could think that I have taken so much trouble. I have given the Bhagavad Gita knowledge to Arjuna, and Bhagavad Gita is there for everybody to follow. Why is nobody following the Bhagavad Gita? I have said in the Bhagavad Gita, such clear instructions I've given, sarva dharman parityajya, mamekam sharanam vraja. Nobody is listening to me. What is this? I am angry with everybody. So from today, all electricity stop, all air supply stop, water supply stop, breathing stop, everything stop. Krishna, if he wants, he can think like that. But he does not. Krishna does not have even an iota of ill feeling towards any of us. Any living entity. Whether that living entity is choosing to recognize Krishna's presence in their life or they are not. So that is Krishna's nature of samoham sarva bhuteshu, that he is equal to everyone. But Krishna says that those who are doing something extra for me, little bit if they are doing something extra, then if they are coming one step towards me, then I will come 10 steps towards them. And my step, one step is like Vamanadeva's step. It is capable of conquering one entire planetary system. Heavenly planets gone in one step. The Bhuloka gone in one step. That is Krishna's step. So 10 steps like that, Krishna comes ahead to help his devotees, to favor his devotees. That is Krishna. And Krishna is partial like that. And he boldly declares that he is Prem Parayan, that he is having a favorable attitude towards his loving devotees. If the devotee is loving him, he will love them back. And he will defy all kinds of laws for making the word of his devotee come true. He will take care of it. How much, Krishna went against the rules just to fulfill the words of his devotees. The life of the Pandavas. Bhima, he had, made a promise to himself. When Mother Draupadi was insulted in the Kuru assembly, at that time, Bhima had made a promise to himself that I am going, because Duryodhana had patted his thighs and he had said that, he had motioned Draupadi to come and sit on his thigh. And Duryodhan had said that I'm going to break your thigh. He had promised himself. He had taken a swear that I'm going to break the thighs of Duryodhan. So Bhima, he is the famous, wielder of the club, the Gada. So in Gada Yudh, when the Gada is fought, there are certain rules of Gada fighting, that the Gada has to be, the attacking has to be done only above the navel. It cannot be done anywhere else on the body. Definitely not on the legs and definitely not on the thighs. That is one of the rules of Gada fighting. But Krishna, he told Bhimasena that you defy this rule. No problem. You defy it. Because Duryodhana's body had actually become, Vajra. Because Gandhari, Mother Gandhari, she was so attached to her son, and her son came to her that please give me the benediction of Vijay Bhava, that may I become victorious. And Mother Gandhari said, no, I will not do that. Although you are my son, I will still not give you that. But then I can do something. And Duryodhana was actually cursing his mother that you are my mother and you're still not giving me any, victory boon. What are you? So then Mother Gandhari said, see, I have the power of my tapasya. So what I would request you to do is come to me, come and stand in front of me, go take bath in the river, and come and stand in front of me just as the way you were born. Come and stand in front of me like that. So Duryodhan said, okay, I will do that. So Duryodhan was coming. He took a bath in the river and he was coming out of the river, and it was late in the evening, and he was coming towards Mother Gandhari's tent. And Krishna knew this, that Duryodhana is going and Mother Gandhari is going to open her, blindfold, and her tapasya, the power of her tapasya is so much that if she looks with her, austere vision, when she opens her eyes and looks towards Duryodhan, that his body will become of iron. Then how will Bhima fulfill his promise? So what did Krishna do? Krishna came to Duryodhan when he was walking like that. Krishna came to Duryodhan and said, Duryodhan, oh, why are you going like this in front? Where are you going? And then Duryodhan immediately, felt very embarrassed, and he said, well, my mother has told me to come to her in this way, that, the way I was born. So that's why I'm going without any clothes. I'm going because my mother told me to come like this in front of her. So then Krishna said, my dear Duryodhan, I knew that you are very less intelligent, but I can't understand how much less intelligent you are. You are now a grown man, you are not a baby. So how you can go the way you were born in front of your mother? You cannot go like this. You're a grown man. So it's not proper for you to go like this. You should at least cover your private parts. Go like that. So Duryodhan said, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Even I'm feeling very odd, very embarrassed. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you for telling me. So then Krishna smiled and he left from there. So then Duryodhana, he covered himself up, like just from his waist down with banana leaves. And he came in front of Mother Gandhari, and Mother Gandhari said, okay, come and stand in front of me. And she opened her blindfold and she opened her vision, and through her vision she saw, and she made the entire body of Duryodhan, except for his waist downwards till his knee, which was covered in banana leaves. The entire body became of iron. And then when she, actually saw him, she said, why did you cover yourself with banana leaves? Then if you would have listened to what I said, then today you would have become immortal. But you did not listen to me. And you have now, given the victory to the Pandavas. What can I do? I tried my best. But Duryodhan said, don't worry, mother. I am going to have anyways with Bhima. I'll have the Gada Yudh. So in Gada Yudh, the rule is that he cannot attack me below my waist. So let him come. I will take care of it. Then the Gada Yudh started, and we all know how Krishna reminded Bhima in between the fight. He reminded Bhima about his promise that attack him over there on his thighs, just to fulfill this one promise that Bhima made to himself. He did not declare it to the whole world also. But Bhima had just made this promise to himself that he's going to destroy the thighs of Duryodhana. So Krishna reminded him, and Duryodhana was attacked by Bhimasena, hitting on his thigh. And that's how he killed Duryodhana. So Krishna will not be afraid to defy any kind of rules. In Bhagavad Gita, he says, of all cheaters, I am the greatest cheat. So for Krishna, there's nothing called that he is cheating, because he's the absolute truth. He is the absolute supreme personality of Godhead. Even in his cheating, that is worshipable, because he is cheating so that his devotees can become glorious. That is Krishna. That is how partial Krishna is towards his devotees. That Krishna can go to any extent to fulfill the words of his devotees. That is how dear the devotees are to Krishna. And that is how dear everyone can become to Krishna. And Krishna only wants love. He wants nothing else other than love. And the fact that I was just saying that